5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, we're doing the daily challenge in Spelunky 2, 5/23/2023. Date the video so that when my backlog of 900 Spelunky 2 videos goes live, you know exactly how absolutely horrible I was with getting these up in a timely manner. Let's make it back to the Cosmic Ocean. We literally just made it to the Cosmic Ocean. I did not do very well in the Cosmic Ocean, but it was also, I mean, to put it kind of honest with you, I was missing two extremely core pieces of a Vlad's Cape run. We didn't have the jump boots and we didn't have the climbing gloves. So what was a man supposed to do? We were doomed from the get-go. How many Spelunky 2 videos are you behind right now? You don't even want to know, okay? I actually think that it's close to 50. Which I know sounds absurd, okay? I just haven't had time to render them and upload them. I think there's like 5 sitting in draft on YouTube right now that I should probably just upload in the next couple days. It was almost a disaster that would have hit the ghost pot. How the hell do I elegantly do this? Okay, you ready? This was very important to do right. I don't hate spending the resources here in order for us to possibly get the early Kapala. Just let him cook. I do need to kill Yang somehow, which is going to be a slight bit of a problem. Is YouTube gonna get a bountiful harvest this summer? Yeah, YouTube gonna get Spelunky 2 every day for like a freaking year at the end of this. I mean, there's some banger content that could come out of that. Oh, we don't need to kill Yang, man. We already got the goods. Okay, this is some great news. Finish it off with a good shop. It's not the worst shop. We'll take the spike shoes. Look, I'm not sleeping on Skeleton Key. Completely fine having Skeleton Key. Makes it where I don't have to actually carry this key anywhere if I don't want to. Makes it very easy on me. We get some bombs. This is eerily similar to the last run right now. I think we got the Kapala a tad bit later, but it's a lot of the same shops, just continuing to kind of vibe. And I'm good with this. Spike shoes, bombs. We got everything we need and then some. I'll also do a little bit of this action. Do a little smack on you. Dude, what if I finally do the key challenge? Ooh, that was a little tight. That was a little tight. I'm probably not going to carry this key anywhere. I got to get it like all the way to Ice Caves. There's a damn jetpack in the wall. Okay, I'll do it. I know. I know that you might think that I've lost my mind that I'm actually going to do a jetpack run. But I'm going to tell you, I was doing my way of doing runs on my Switch while I was on vacation. I was doing jetpack runs. So crazier things have happened. I might just pull it off. And because of this, I mean, we can go to we can go to jungle. I know, it's insane. He's absolutely he's doing the unthinkable. The Alexa jungle daily challenge in Spelunky. Just an absolutely psychotic maneuver. Now I'm gonna need you guys to keep your eye out for blink blinks. I'm not typically good at seeing them when I am streaming. If you see the blink blinks, you just yell. Let me know. We also are going to potentially get a lot of good stuff from here. Gonna get free glasses, that's for sure. Love this. No! I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it. He just popped right out of nowhere. He popped right out of nowhere. That's hard. An actual question, honest opinion on Y2K aesthetic. What the hell does Y2K aesthetic mean? Man fumbles the biggest bag of his life. No, that would be if I decided to go YouTube full time. Then I'd be fumbling the largest bag of my life, for sure. That's just a Spelunky death. Do you know how many times I've died in Spelunky? Actually, you probably have a pretty good clue, Cynic. It's in the thousands. It might not be thousands. It's probably at least 1,000 though. There's no way it's less than 1,000. Monty, my boy. Am I going crazy? Was there not a Kali altar right here? Am I losing my mind, dude? I swear to God there was a Kali altar here. Okay. Thank you. What do you mean YouTube allows for fast growth on small channels with interesting content? Did you pluck that straight from their LinkedIn page? There is a Kali altar. There's no way I saw that though. So I think I'm losing my mind. Either that or I'm like telepathic or something. The smartest bean of all time. Okay. The pug's called Monty? Yes. That is his canonical name. Named by YouTuber and streamer Michael A.L. Fox. Coined as canon in Spelunky 2. You're not telepathic, you're schizo? Amazing. What a great distinction. Okay. This could be a little interesting. He's mad. Rightfully so. Did just kind of cause some mayhem up in here. Here at YouTube, we support every channel equally and encourage a diverse content environment with our inclusive and sophisticated algorithm. The thing is, I don't actually disagree with that. The only thing that's wrong with the YouTube algorithm is how they promote things that make them money. That's the biggest issue. In terms of actual content, I have bad news for people. I know this is gonna sound extremely stuck up when I say it. But if you're a small channel and your content isn't getting seen and you're uploading like genuinely good content and caring about your content and creating a schedule and doing regular uploads and doing all the things that are good as a YouTuber, and your content still has low views, it's probably because your content's not good. I'm waiting for the Tyler, you're an asshole. Hey Tyler, hey Nuke, I ate leftover eggplant parmesan before you even ask. Cause I already know where this is going. Yeah, it's not the algorithm at that point. It's literally just people they want to watch good content. And sometimes that requires making the content more accessible to the person who is watching. Is that my polite way of saying you probably could clickbait? It's my way of saying that you need to make good you need to make good thumbnails and titles. Doesn't mean you have to clickbait. But the YouTube content process is so much more than just the video. In fact, the video is in a lot of ways the most important part. The most important part is before you even make the video. Or before you even upload the video, I should say. Make the blowjob face for each thumbnail. You laugh, but it works, man. People see a lot of success by opening their mouth largely agape on the thumbnail of the video, because for some reason, people want to click on videos that have it. And there's a reason people do this stuff. I know that you joke and you find it funny, but like, if you find it funny and you don't want YouTubers to do it, then stop watching the videos that have them do it. It's just that simple. Do it in your next thumbnail? No, I love myself too much to do that. I don't stoop to that level. I just put Cordelia in my thumbnails. Which is so much worse in retrospect. Okay. Your thumbnails are pretty good. My thumbnails used to be trash. It took me about 8 years of doing YouTube to make a thumbnail that was halfway decent. Where am I going? This goes here. Because it takes a lot of time and a lot of practice and a lot of energy to make thumbnails that are good. And to make content that is good. What do you think makes for a good thumbnail? Here's the thing about thumbnails that a lot of people don't understand. And it's something that I didn't understand until very recently. People are really lazy. So when they look at a thumbnail, they want to see something that the eyes don't use any effort to see. Not gonna lie, first stream I'm watching of you, and I absolutely did not expect you to look like this. I don't know what I expected. Oh, you didn't expect a skinny, pale white boy? That wasn't in the cards? I told you, chat. They come out of the woodwork at times. We were just talking a little bit ago about... Oh my god. We were just talking a little bit ago about the people that see my face cam for the first time and go, wow, you're not what I thought you looked like. And then you came in and immediately said it was great timing. But people don't want to work when they look at a thumbnail. So you have to make a thumbnail that is as simplistic as possible while still showing them exactly what the video is about. I used to not do that. I used to make my thumbnails very busy. And the reality is that if you're looking at a thumbnail and you're going, I think it needs more, you probably don't need more. Like, your thumbnail's probably good. There's a lot of design principles that come into making a thumbnail. I think the perfect example of somebody who makes absolutely banger thumbnails, and it's because they are quite literally like an artist for a living. Take the time to look at B000100's thumbnails. He has a lot of different styles that he has tried over the years, and throughout different Hermitcraft seasons, he's tried different thumbnails, and all of them are good, but for all very different reasons. The one season he did, all of his thumbnails were they looked like a comic book, and it was because he was doing a story with what was in the video, but then also within the art of the thumbnail. And it was a brilliant system. The thumbnails were a little busy, but it didn't matter because the art was spectacular and it came across as, you know, you were looking into a comic book entry. It was brilliant. Then he's now doing in this current season, he makes a lot of use out of white space. Actually, this season, I don't know what he's doing, but the previous season, he made a lot of use out of white space. And it's having this negative space in the thumbnail that diverts your eyes towards a different location that is then the build in the Minecraft, you know, thing that he's doing in the video. And the thumbnails are extremely, extremely effective because they're extraordinarily simple. So it gets the point across while still leaving a lot to the imagination of what's going on in the video. And then when you pair it with an enticing title, a thumbnail and a title are not supposed to be meant to be seen separate. You're never going to see a YouTube thumbnail where you're not also going to see the title. They're meant to go together. And as soon as people realize that, you can start to make some really good thumbnails. Because they're basically the accent piece to your title. Which is why something that I used to do was I would basically put my title inside the thumbnail. And the reality is there's no reason to. Putting your title into your thumbnail is just adding more words that the person has already read. They don't need to read your title again. They already read your title when they looked at your title. The thumbnail should be complementing your title. Which is why the reality is you don't actually want to put a lot of words on your title. Or in your thumbnail. Leave the text for your title. There's no pictures in your title. Let the title do the talking. Let the thumbnail complement the brain to give you a little bit more insight into what you're doing. I mean, it's all. This is all just kind of standard how marketing works, right? Like this is nothing out of the ordinary. In the end, sure, there's a YouTube algorithm, and sure, it does favor some people a hell of a lot more, but that's because people are watching their stuff. Once people start watching your stuff, right now, I'm so freaking deep in the YouTube algorithm, man. YouTube loves me right now. Everything I upload is getting seen. That doesn't mean that I'm spending less time on my thumbnails and on my content, because I'm continuing to try to put out good content to continue to grow while YouTube is showing my content to people. But the reality is I made a lot of tweaks to my thumbnails and my titles and just my content in general to make it a little bit more appealing. It's, you know, I went off on a little bit of a tangent here, but you know, it's the same reason that I had people ask me the other day, you know, hey, can you put the name of the game inside of your title? Because I basically uploaded a game called Sinus. Really, really neat little new roguelike coming out. But if you put the name of the game inside of the title, people are less inclined to click it. And I haven't necessarily figured out why. It's one of those trends that I don't really get. But it's mainly people are less interested in trying something new. So they see, if you give them the name of it, then they're like, well, I don't know what that is, so I'm not going to click it. But if you instead just say, like, this new roguelike is super cool, and you don't give the name of it, the title of this new roguelike is super cool is way more appealing than Sinus is really cool. Nobody knows what Sinus is yet. You have to learn what Sinus is by watching the video. So you're not going to put something that people don't know into your YouTube title. You're going to explain what it is in the video. And yeah, what you just said about the pyramid is totally right. The pyramid is a really hard thing to advertise and promote. It has to be done. The pyramid is one of those things that has to be advertised differently than as the pyramid, which is unfortunate. Because I can't put a video out that says, hey, we can get an eggplant. I can't put out a video that says, check out the pyramid, because nobody knows what that is, right? Don't get bombed, please. Instead, I have to do a video that's like, ultimate roguelike challenge. Because now, people are like, oh, the ultimate roguelike challenge? I wonder what that is. Whereas the pyramid, they're like, I don't know what the hell a pyramid is. So they immediately tune it out. There's a lot of very interesting... Like, I feel like if I had a degree in marketing, YouTube would be so much easier. because I would have more experience knowing how people think. And I do think that a degree in like design or having a designing background is also really important. Because making good thumbnails is something that is really, really valuable for YouTube. Here, if you're an aspiring YouTuber or you upload YouTube videos in your spare time, or you know, you just want to start thinking about doing it or something, let me give you a piece of advice that is an extremely easy thing to fix in your thumbnails. Instead of using a font that is right out the gate from, you know, Microsoft or Apple or whatever product you're using, literally go onto the font, find a, you know, royalty-free font to use, and use that font instead. People, like, nobody in their right mind wants to look at a thumbnail that has Times New Roman. Like, I know that may sound bad, because maybe your thumbnail's currently using Times New Roman, but you gotta get some new fonts to have your content look a little bit more professional. I finally found a font that I like, so I've been sticking with it, but I have changed my YouTube font many times. And it's literally just I have a lot of different ones that I've enjoyed and seen success with. I don't think I have a friend down here, do I? Yeah, he's dead. This is gonna be tricky. This is gonna be tricky, because I don't have the bombs to do. I don't even have paste. Where's my eggplant? Where the hell did I put my eggplant? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Let's figure it out. I mean, let's just go and let's figure it out. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. We could just bank on getting both jump boots and Hulk hands and do the psycho skip, but that seems like a bad idea. 4 bombs is technically enough to do no skip, so maybe I should just be doing that. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's give it a try. And if we lose the Ankh, we lose the Ankh. It is what it is. Let's see what happens. It has been a little bit since I've tried this, so bear with me. So it is rope here, and then it's fly against this, do that, and then do this. That is not gonna work. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's okay. What's your favorite font for writing regular text? I don't know, to be honest with you. I will say, and it's a little bit of a lame one, but I actually really like just like the built-in Cambria. If I'm writing, like, my invoices that I send to publishers for sponsorships and such are in Cambria. And I don't even think that Cambria is that good of a font for what it's worth, but I don't know where I put my eggplant, man. There it is. Hot take, Comic Sans, not that bad. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. I would not make your YouTube thumbnail with Comic Sans. Let's just word it like that. I can't even do this. We did all of that. I don't have any bombs, man. I don't have any bombs, and I don't have paste, and I can't do the thing. So this was a horrible idea. I don't really... This one's just kind of in a weird state right now. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just, like, not even gonna try. I don't think it's worth it. So we'll continue. And I'll try to... I mean, we're gonna get you. Come in here, get you. We have the Ankh. But, what the frick? Okay. Hated that. We are basically in a position, just so you are all well aware of the scenario at hand. We are in a position where I have to... I essentially have to just find... oh no. This is a disaster. It's not that much of a disaster. I have to find Hulk hands and spring boots, or else we 100% lose. And on top of that, even if I find them, I have to do the psycho skip. So this one is really not looking great, okay? Is not looking good. But we'll try, right? We'll give it a good college try. You gotta go to sleep. And then we just gotta send it through here. I hate elevators. Elevators. They're just the bane of my existence, man. They're the bane of my existence. It's a tough run. We literally, I have not seen spring boots or Hulk hands the entire day. I mean, we have gone completely no Hulk hands, no spring boots all day. Probably could have gotten Monty there. Hey, what a miracle. Didn't think I was allowed to have these. And this guy found a way all the way over to me. Okay. I don't need the gun. As much as gun do be fun, we don't need them. Instead, we go down here. We take this. I won't insult you, the double elevator was uncalled for. I was moving fast. I should not have... You should never go under an elevator in this game, ever. They punish me for taking a chance. And that is completely fair. Very, very fair. Okay, this is gonna be messy. So get ready. Okay. Not the best start, not the worst start. We at least have a bit of a foundation, but... Okay, let's do something a little weird on this one. No, I am going to take back what I was gonna say. I was gonna say let's go jungle, but now that we have Hulk hands, I'd be more interested in forcing the psycho skip just to exert my dominance over you. Something that I really enjoyed doing. Okay. Thank you. Beautiful. All we need is spring boots, and I'll guaranteed psycho skip. And the odds of not getting spring boots, I'm telling you, it's too low. We gotta get it. Now this guy has to die sometime. I promise you, the reality is I've hit him many a time. Really many a time. Psycho skip increases testosterone levels by 150%. I get hyped every time I do it. I did it on my Switch too, which I literally just, I did a jetpack skip and a psycho skip. And it was, that thing is not easy to do on a Switch, man. The Joy-Cons were not built for psycho skipping. I was extraordinarily impressed with myself. Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, Spelunky with Joy-Con drift is, it's a tough one. Which is why the fact that I made it to the Cosmic Ocean several times on my Switch is a little bit of a miracle. Hey, that was horrifying. Okay, well, we are not going to be getting Van Horsing. We're in that part of the night. You know, we're in the final run mode, which results in us getting a little chaotic, okay? Chaotic is okay. Chaotic is okay as long as it's controlled chaos. And I do think that I'm probably a little bit out of control. Completely unhinged, going insane. I also think that my ass is 100% not finding the bow if I don't turn this ship around and come this way. I think it's directly under me. It is not. I think it's in that hole right there. I think this is about to run out. Close. Okay. Very good. Grab the bow. There is a crate down there. We'll grab it. This is in final run mode. I'm gonna tell you, cause we're lined up with the YouTube video as well. So I can feel pretty good about this being a one more. I haven't called him David all day. No, we definitely called him David in the Cosmic Ocean. I said it was time to say goodbye to David. Couldn't see. I couldn't see, so I got a little scared. Now, I will say that our exit here is extremely... it's not that bad. I would like to find... Oh, Monty was in the hole inside. Yeah, we're not going to find Monty. Just go. Just go. Get this flowing. Thanks for not hitting a shop. Or a shopkeeper. Or anything. Oh, now. That's fine. Okay, let that cook a little bit. Dark floor is messed up. I can't believe that you would have done this in this scenario. The dark floor drill is... I mean, it's just cruel and unusual punishment, but... We'll get the job done. Just giving me butt tons of extra Monet in here. I'm just gonna send it. What the frick? Okay. That was a little spicy. I'm willing to admit it. Things got a little hot and heavy. I can't go that way. I'm pretty sure that there's a shop in here with a plasma cannon. And I'm going to do what everybody has always wanted to do during their time in Spelunky, and that is I'm going to oh, there's no plasma cannon, never mind. I was going to say I'm going to plasma cannon Dracula, because I think that would be one of the funniest things that you could ever do. That sucker has another thing coming for him. Alright. Just cool and calm and collected as we make our way up. David's down below. I mean, we need him. I can't kill this sucker without it. As long as we line ourselves up perfectly, all will be fine. I need you to come down. Thank you. Do this. And then this. Okay. In some ways, even cleaner than... having Van Horsing do it. I'd like to leave. I have no real desire to be here much longer. There may be a Kali altar on this floor. I should free the people in case there's one on the next floor. That's fine. Free them. Free them. Would anybody like to inform me why the helping hand decided that I'm his own punching bag? Any good reason why? Did he hear my plans? That seems like the only realistic scenario is that he heard me He heard me. I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy. Anyway, that was fun. Good spelunking today. We'll get him next time.